Do you see it?
They can't see it.
It's a heel turn. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, whatever time of day you were watching. This is the Victor World Wrestling YouTube channel. I am the storyteller Alex Braddock. Joining me as always.
I'm just a camera guy.
And you will forever be. Elimination Chamber just happened, and buddy?
What do you want to talk about?
The Women's Elimination Chamber.
Of course.
First match of the night, someone that we didn't see winning that match, Bianca Belair.
Which, retrospect, we should have seen coming.
Yeah, we should have seen it.
But the match opening up with Jade Cargill returning, which I called on Raw 2 weeks ago. We're sitting at the house, and when they lose the titles, I say to Rachel, like, Jade's coming out, right? And then they lose the titles, and she doesn't. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe I'm just entirely wrong.
Yeah.
Nope, just a little early.
I thought it was just going to be Road to WrestleMania, but nope, that didn't happen. Jade came back, beat the tar out of Naomi, and
God help me, I'm
quite
invested in this
a
story.
violent Women's Elimination Chamber.
That's the best Jade has looked in a long time, and
Yeah,
I'm really excited about it.
In a long time. I know we kind of give the Women's Elimination Chamber kind of a sketchy vibe when it comes to can they be as violent as the men. This one proved that they can.
Spoilers? I think they might have been more violent.
I think...
I thoroughly enjoyed this match.
They were both enjoyable. Women's
may
have been more violent. Men's was definitely more spotty.
I would say storytelling.
There you go.
Whereas the women's match was much more of a violent elimination chamber.
Yeah.
I mean, Bliss didn't go off the top. Thanks a lot, Logan Paul. We'll get to that later. But, I mean, we had some really fun moments.
Oh, yeah. Roxanne Perez looked great.
Roxanne was, again, not the one that won, but the one that stood out.
One that stood out.
She's
Bayley
gonna be a star,
was first one eliminated, which we didn't see coming.
Them keeping that feud going, just give me Roxanne Bayley for the next 6-9 months, whatever.
It'll work.
I'm here for it.
And then wait 3 years and make it for the title. Bliss looked great. In everything that she did, that woman is not rusty by any means.
No, man, ring rust is not in her vocabulary. She came back and looked like, I'd say like 2018, 2019 Bliss, where she was just clicking.
Yep.
Everything looked good.
Oh, yeah.
I'm happy for it, man. Like, she's kind of teasing some of the, Wyatt 6E type elements where she would, sit with her legs crossed and stare down the camera after a big moment. Please bring the 6 back with her leading.
It'd be solid.
Take my money.
But yeah, Bianca Belair picks up that win on a pretty violent match.
Pretty violent match.
Pretty violent. Next match, Tiffany Stratton, Trish Stratus versus Nia Jax, Candice LeRae. Tiffy and Trishy picked up the win on that one. Pretty easy tag match, just to continue a feud between Tiff and Nia.
As just a camera guy, I have to pop in here with, I didn't catch this until the replay because the spot looked a little awkward. The importance of camera and production in these moments. Trish has Nia Jax pinned. Candice pops over both of them, springboards up and moonsaults, and it looks like she just misses Trish from the angle they show. And when they show the replay, Trish is looking up, sees her, and rolls out of the way so that Candice lands on Nia in what's a smart defensive move. Yeah. But the angle in the moment, you didn't see it.
Yeah, you didn't see it.
We all kind of were just what is going on here?
Okay.
And when you watch it back after, it's like, oh my God, that was brilliant.
Yeah,
and that's storytelling in wrestling.
It was very good.
So camera crew, stay on.
I guess we're now having factions. You're the leader of the camera crew. We'll talk about that.
Oh, I'm not the leader, but I am one of them.
The next match, the unsanctioned match, which, buddy, Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. KO picked up the win. That was nuts.
If you were the one out of the millions and millions watching that had barbed wire wrapped chair in WWE on your 2025 bingo card, go ahead and secure that spot because you're the only person in the world.
Go ahead and secure the spot. Go buy 6 lottery tickets and maybe send some to me.
You have to be Domino from Deadpool at this
Gotta
point.
be.
Unreal.
It was nuts.
I was watching RSP's Death Day earlier today, and that's still one of the craziest things I saw today.
Yeah. If
Kevin
I
Owens
can-
and Zayn at Elimination
If
Chamber.
I can make an argument, it might top Ladder Wars.
Man, I'm gonna have to go watch them side by side,
I know.
but I don't know if
I know.
am gonna disagree.
I know. It's nuts. It was crazy.
And that's what happens when years and years of history continue to build.
Yes, and chemistry. History
And chemistry.
dude.
And
That's-
and look, man, your golden snitch came through because we heard voices in our head.
And not only did we hear voices, but we heard chants of punt, punt, punt.
And the setup for it.
Oh.
I mean, Randy grabbing the ropes and the whole, like, just shaking, and you knew it was coming. And when he ran out and the producers grab him and
Everyone's
KO
screaming.
rolls out, the chorus of boos in that building. If that's not our Mania match, what are we doing?
Correct.
What are we doing?
And the fact that we get to see the punt kick once again in the WWE is going to be fantastic.
It's one of those moves, man. Like, we haven't seen it in so long.
Yeah.
So to see it return,
Yeah.
just like the package pile driver,
Oh.
we haven't seen KO hit that since he was KS.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
let's
it's
call it
been
what
a-
it is.
Yeah.
So the fact that he's bringing this back in,
Right.
I mean, the apron power bombs bringing back to the NXT days, just everything about that match, top to bottom, I thought was perfect.
Yeah.
No notes.
And then we had the men's elimination chamber match. And my lord, the storytelling in that. We have set up Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre for the future. We, of course, them being the first two eliminated, we've even set up Punk and Paul, essentially, with Paul getting eliminated,
Which could be really fun.
which could be nuts. But the final three, Seth Rollins, John Cena, CM Punk, my lord.
When Cena and Punk kept exchanging back and forth, I remember saying at that point, like, could you imagine this being the Mania match? Like, forget a title,
Yeah.
forget number 17, just let these two run it back. Because they had counters for each other's moves every time.
Absolutely.
And they just looked great.
Yeah. No, they looked good. Seth gets eliminated second to last. We had Cena versus Punk in the finish. And, of course, Rollins and Punk were destined to do this forever. And Rollins gives Punk a good old stomp on the outside. Cena pulls him in. STF. Chokes him out. Not even a hand raise.
Not even hand
Just
raise,
a
the
check.
slapping of the hand.
And no feedback.
And I'll tell you, that
Ring the
was the tightest choke I've
Absolutely.
seen Cena lay in
Absolutely.
years.
Oh, yeah.
Because I always made the joke of like, oh, he's doing the STF, so he just kind of lightly,
Uh-huh.
and he cinched all the way in, and you could see his arms flex, and you could kind of see Punk starting to turn red.
Yep. It was
That
good.
was solid.
It was solid. Great match all around. We said earlier, storytelling, quite a few amazing spots. Logan Paul, of course, had to jump off the top. That's what Logan Paul does. Yeah, man. And then we had the Cody versus Rock talk, sell the soul,
Will Cody sell
whatever the
his
crap happens.
soul?
And I don't want to talk too much about it just because, you know, things happen, but 23 years, everyone has been talking about a moment and what a character could look like if it was flipped on its head. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to see that on the road to WrestleMania and potentially for the rest of Cena's year that he has left in this WWE.
Yeah.
Because Hollywood's taking over WWE, bro.
When you say character flip on the head, I thought you were talking about Travis Scott.
Oh, yeah. No. I've got to sage you down, bro. That's... Yeah. Anyway, Elimination Chamber was fun. Just to recap one last time. Bianca picked up the Elimination Chamber. We are going to get a Bianca versus either Io Sky or Rhea Ripley, whoever wins the match this Monday at Raw. We've got Trish and Tiff winning the tag team match. We've got KO winning the unsanctioned with Randy Orton coming back. We had Cena pick up the win for the Elimination Chamber match. Buddy, how do you feel about the whole show and shebang?
Man, I could not be more proud to be a pro wrestling fan.
Oh, absolutely.
Every company's killing it. This night was fantastic. We saw things I never thought I would see.
Oh, yeah.
Man, screw tribalism. Watch wrestling. It's so good right now.
Watch it all. Watch it all. We say it all the time. Local indie all the way to WWE. Watch it.
I watched Beyond Wrestling and I watched Elimination Chamber today, and I was just as excited watching them both.
Yeah.
80 people, 38,000 people.
Yeah.
I had just as much fun watching both.
Absolutely.
Watch wrestling, folks.
I love the show. WWE is really looking at WrestleMania 40 and going, man, how do we top it? And they're going to try and top it. Because so far, they are telling stories. But I've been storyteller Alex Braddock, as always.
I'm just a camera guy, Dylan Gilbert.
And whether it's been a good morning...
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I think it's my door.
I guess we gotta go check that.
Yeah. Who is at my door? I don't know.
Yeah, hey, dude, I got it, man. Look, you've been a great host tonight. Shit.
Dylan!
Dude, what's up?
What's up, man? Nice to see you again.
Been a while, dude.
What time is it? Wait.
Dale Springs?
Hey! Hey, bro!
Hey!
What did I miss?
All of Elimination Chamber.
All of Elimination.
Why are you
Chamber.
hugging me for so long? This is getting kind of weird. Yeah.
Whether it's been a good morning, it doesn't matter what it's been. We're on the road to WrestleMania now, and this has been the Victory Roll.
Oh, shit!